QJ Motor introduces the SRK 921RR as its bold entry into the mid-range superbike segment, a machine boasting eye-catching specs and premium design at a fraction of European prices. But how much of this is reality, and how much is just marketing gloss? Let's dive deeper. The Allure, where QJ Motor wins on paper. 1. Engine and power. The SRK 921RR features a 921 cubic centimeters inline-four DOHC 16-valve engine that reportedly produces around 95 kilowatts, 127 to 160 horsepower, and 93 newton-meters of torque. On paper, these figures position it dangerously close to mid-tier superbikes from Europe, at least if the claimed output holds up in real-world testing. 2. High-end components. It comes with Marzocchi USD front suspension, Brembo brakes, 320mm front discs, 260mm rear, a single-sided swingarm, full LED lighting, TFT display, quickshifter, ABS, and traction control, even a steering damper. All of these scream European sophistication at a more digestible cost. 3. Design and aesthetics. Its design language is sharp and exotic, aerodynamic winglets, stacked projector headlights, and flowing fairings reminiscent of MV Augusta, no surprise, since QJ and MV have shared tech ties. The result is a bike that looks like it belongs in a premium showroom. 4. Value for money. While pricing varies by market, it's still considerably more affordable than comparable European superbikes, offering an undeniable value proposition for those who crave power and style without a 5-digit Euro tag. The flaws, where the glamour starts to crack. 1. Build quality and durability concerns. This is where QJ's biggest challenge lies. Chinese manufacturers have come a long way, but questions remain about fit and finish, bolts, plastics, paintwork, and fairing precision. Can the SRK 921RR truly sustain the same long-term quality as its rivals from Japan or Italy? That's yet to be proven. 2. After-sales VE parts availability. Fancy electronics and exotic components mean nothing if spare parts are scarce or workshops unfamiliar with the model. For a newer brand, that can become a nightmare once the honeymoon period ends. 3. Resale value. New or lesser-known manufacturers suffer heavy depreciation. Don't expect the SRK 921RR to hold its value like a Yamaha R1 or Ducati Panigale. That's the price of brand recognition. 4. Inconsistent regional specs. Reports indicate variations between markets, different horsepower outputs, emission standards, and electronic packages. A bike imported privately might end up with fewer features than advertised in another country. 5. Weight and handling. Tipping the scales around 215 to 223 kilograms, with a seat height of 835 millimeters, this is not a light or forgiving machine. Combine that with its power, and less experienced riders may find it intimidating in urban traffic. 6. Emission and regulation factors. Although compliant with Euro 5, meeting local emission and registration standards, especially in Southeast Asia, may require extra modifications or costs. The SRK 921RR is the kind of motorcycle that makes enthusiasts pause mid-scroll. It looks incredible, sounds powerful, and costs less than you'd expect. But beyond the spec sheet, a few hard questions remain. Will it prove reliable under everyday riding conditions? Can QJ Motor sustain consistent service and spare part networks outside China? Are you ready to accept a faster depreciation curve for the sake of owning something unique?